How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Mona Sanity here. Oh boy. Oh boy, this year is... It's almost like it's a gift that keeps on giving or taking depending on how you decide to look at it. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie, I don't really look at the positives more than often, but when it comes to this is at least extremely positive, because guess who is now finally reaping what they have sown, for quite literally releasing softcore child pornography to the general public. That's right, Netflix. Texas is literally taking matters into their own hands and giving Netflix a criminal charge within their own state for quite literally their Cuties movie that they decided to post and that they still have up on their platform because I genuinely don't even know. I mean, I wish I had a reason. But anyways, I'm gonna take a look at this one article called "Netflix Faces a Criminal Charge Over the Controversial Movie Cuties." So yeah, let's take a look at this grand thing, and I kind of go over some of the things, some of the other things I've also heard, not from this article, but from some other sources as well. They kind of also further confused me as to what in the hell is wrong with Netflix. So anyways, Netflix has recently been the target of criticism over a controversial movie called Cuties. Now the company is facing a criminal charge over the film. A grand jury in Tyler County, Texas has indicted Netflix. The company knowingly promoted visual material which depicts a lewd exhibition of the genitals or pubic area of a clothed or partially clothed child who is younger than 18 years of age. Jesus Christ, wow, that is a long-ass description. What the hell? Of a clothed or partially clothed child who is younger than 18 years of age at the time the visual material was created, which appeals to the whatever interest in sex and has no serious literary, artistic, political, or scientific value according to the indictment, which is 100% true. All the depictions that were shown within the Cuties movie had absolutely nothing to add to the overall plot of the film, and it's completely and totally true what this states. They're completely and totally right on this one, and the fact that anyone even still tries to defend this movie, no matter what, regardless of whether or not they're actually, apologetic to certain types of people, if you know what I'm talking about here, um, the fact that people even still try and defend this movie is just beyond me, so, yeah. The charge is a state felony. Netflix has been served with a summons, though an arraignment date hasn't been set. The company's co-CEOs Reed Hastings and Ted Sarandos were named in the indictment. Cuties is a social commentary against the sexualization of young children, Netflix told Reuters in a statement. This charge is without merit and we will stand by the film. The French movie is about an 11-year-old Muslim girl who, according to Netflix, starts to rebel against her conservative family's traditions when she becomes fascinated with a free-spirited dance crew. Honestly, this has probably been said before numerous amounts of times from several other people, but I'm just going to say it right now. This movie delivers a message of do not hypersexualize children, about as well as like a slap to the face or like an ISIS beheading delivers a message of non-violence. Like, the message just doesn't come across whatsoever in any way possible. That'd be the equivalent of me making a video where I basically torment and abuse animals. Basically, I just kind of, reenact a PETA video, in all honesty. And, um, as soon as I get backlash over it, I say, but the video was meant to, encourage against animal abuse. I wasn't abusing my animals, just because I enjoyed it. I was doing it because I was trying to send a message that animal abuse is not okay. Like, that doesn't even make any sense, even if I put it in that way, right? So, this entire quote doesn't even make sense considering the content of the fucking movie. Even before Cutie started streaming on September 9th, Netflix received blowback over a promotional poster that allegedly sexualized young girls. The company apologized for the inappropriate imagery and said it wasn't representative of the film. Turkey, meanwhile, instructed Netflix to block access to Cuties in the country. I mean, when an entire goddamn country is literally saying to Netflix, yeah, we're not even going to bother showing this, that should probably be saying something. I don't know what, but it should be saying something. Anyways, Cuties won an award at the Sundance Film Festival, where it premiered on January. The film's director, Maimouna Doucouré, If I butchered that name, I genuinely don't care because they're the ones that directed this horrendous piece of garbage. Told Deadline last month that she received attacks on her character from people who had not seen the film, who thought I was actually making a film that was apologetic about hypersexualization of children. She also claims to have received death threats. Now, whether or not she even did receive death threats, I will in fact say one thing. Death threats in any case are not okay. Just death threats in general just aren't even a good thing. They don't really add to anything. But the thing is that I'm fairly certain the attacks on your character weren't really attacks on your character. It was more or less just people wondering why in the actual living fresh hell you even decided to actually make the film in the first place. And you're saying that people had not seen the movie? People have seen the movie, and are rightfully outraged. And one other thing that kind of surprises me as to why Netflix is even still trying to defend this film is just the simple fact that they have lost quite literally $9 fucking billion because of the whole hashtag cancel Netflix hashtag that was going around. I I genuinely don't even understand anymore at this point. The fact that Netflix is still trying to defend this movie is just, I don't know. It's just kind of confusing in my opinion. Like, all I simply have to ask Netflix is, when the actual fresh Kentucky Fried fuck on a pogo bike are you thinking trying to defend this movie after all this stuff has already happened to you? But, yeah, I just kind of want to make a video on this because, you know, it's at least a little bit of good news within this entire terrible year. But, yeah, that's it. See ya.